morning, Julie.
Good morning, Pam. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning. So, I hear the Northern Lights were out last night.
They were.
Some people were awake for it.
I was. But it's so weird because you look and I didn't see much. And then I took my camera and then it just explodes.
Yeah.
And I saw many pictures this morning.
I did too. Some of my
So
friends that
awesome.
live out like by Sugarloaf, it was very brilliant there.
But even in town, right by Miners Park, they were all 360 degrees. They were everywhere dancing. I went to bed. I didn't stay up.
I was already in bed. Yeah. We got home and unpacked. We had a nice family weekend.
That's nice.
Can everybody hear us okay? You got to make sure that you stay close enough with the camera because I didn't have
the two of you should probably scooch closer together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we
You love each other.
Yes.
since we didn't get our mics figured out.
Yes, we need to do that.
Yeah.
There's
I
so
mean,
many
tried.
things on the list.
I tried, but I'll have to talk to our technical expert, Rick.
Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Marcia.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, so we have sunshine today. Yay!
Yeah, but we did the other day for 2 minutes.
Oh, it was
I
sunny.
left my house, it was sunny. I got here, it was raining and starting to snow on Saturday. Yes. It was
Were you here
crazy.
Saturday or Sunday?
Both. I was here both
okay,
days.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we had bright sunshine yesterday, not a cloud in the sky in Duluth. And it was the first time we were there, not since Christmas. We didn't go there at Christmas.
Well, no, because of the storm.
No,
It
we
was
never
bad.
go to Duluth at
Yeah.
Christmas. Kids usually
Was
come
it
home.
Thanksgiving?
It was Thanksgiving, so it was a long time ago that we were there.
Too long.
But
Too long.
we were very happy to be there for our granddaughter's recital.
That was awesome. Did you know that was happening, or was
Yeah.
that an extra bonus?
It was kind of an extra bonus at the last minute. Like,
Yes.
oh, by the way, the girls' recital's at 3. So,
That was awesome.
Good morning, Mary.
yeah, so it was fun.
That
to
makes
be
me
able to
happy
see.
because I used to play the piano and then I quit.
Yeah, no, it was neat because Suvi and Kit both take piano lessons, and then 2 of their cousins were also in the show.
Oh, so you got lots.
Yeah, so
And then I bet Beryl played the drums.
he does at home.
Yes, I can imagine. He
His
does.
daddy's drum set. Oh my goodness. And then they had a surprise birthday party for me too.
Oh, bonus
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. He said,
Nice.
oh, it's the birthday that
Okay,
doesn't
so
quit."
every year for every party you've had. So how many is that? Now you're 63 or something, or maybe. Now you passed me by.
No, but I got a beautiful ring for my
Oh, you know what I saw when you were
Ooh,
on
let's
the
see this.
computer?
Let's see this.
40th anniversary and special
Oh,
birthday.
gotta poke. Oh, wow.
And that's from my daughter-in-law, Britta. She made it.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, probably shows in the sun.
It's
Pretty nice.
beautiful.
I'm very
It's funny.
fortunate.
I spotted it and I was like, do I know that ring?
It's a brand new one. so.
Nice. Beautiful.
Anyway, yeah, Rick said it's your Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas,
Anniversary for the next 10 years. Then they throw that
Groundhog's
in.
Day.
Groundhog's
Then
Day.
they throw that in for the next 10 years.
Yeah, it's like, oh, geez. Yes. No, but we went to breakfast at the Duluth Grill.
Oh, I was
which
going to say at Tiffany's.
Ooh.
very good breakfast at Duluth Grill. Everybody who goes to Duluth needs to eat at the Duluth Grill. So we had lots of people there too.
Yeah, so what's coming up in
Oh.
this week? We'll start with this week first.
This week, yes, we do
do
have
have-
software inspirations in store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Going to do that one?
Connie?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you are here?
I will
You're
be
looking
here
at-
when after I got an appointment in the morning, but I'll get here as soon as I can.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and
yeah.
that's at
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
Mhm.
Yep. And those that want to sign up for software inspirations yet, they still can.
Right.
Because it's really a virtual type of learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have the 2003 that you can purchase. So anything that you've missed, you can get.
Right.
And we've had people do that.
Yep, somebody last week bought it.
Yep. And I
Yeah.
always encourage people to get the 2022 version as well because they kind of build on each other.
Right.
So, and you can get that for a special price. What else? We have
Thank you, Carrie. That was nice of you.
We have the Sunbeam Tote class.
that.
You
is
haven't
so
signed up
cute.
for this yet. Jess will be teaching this at 10:30 on Wednesday, and there's still some spots. This was made with a jelly roll,
Jelly roll
and some other fabrics.
Yeah.
And then the cork bottom. And then, how nice is this? How many of you have had a purse where your handles wear out? This has the cork handle top.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So on this class, you are to bring a jelly roll, and then we are going to provide the cork and a lot
And there's some pockets inside too.
there are some
Who
nice
doesn't love
pockets.
pockets?
You can't have a tote without some pockets.
Yeah, it's nice to have.
And webbed handles. So they are a little
They're very
sturdier.
sturdy. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's on Wednesday,
At 10:30.
and then
Oh,
on
we didn't get our
Thursday.
sample. I'm gonna go find it.
Well, no,
No.
that's for the next one. We're good.
Oh,
So
okay.
quilting with rulers this week
Oh,
is
I
on
know.
Thursday, and it's kind of an introduction to the projects that we will be working
Right.
on starting on May 9th. All 4 sequences are on the calendar now. So block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. But this week, quilting with rulers, we are going to allow people to test out our sit downs, which are going on sale next month. We are going to have a huge long arm sale next month. Yeah. So prices
Nice.
that are
Haven't
never
been around before.
never before seen. where
And
you can-
especially when things every time they come in, fabric is more expensive.
Yes.
Everything, someone said, the price of fabric, because it's more expensive.
yeah,
Everything.
So they dropped the sit down long arms. So for the 16, the Q16, that's going to be right around $7,000.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
so
is unheard of.
nothing sews like a Bernina. And the Studio Plus is going to be on sale too. Those flyers should be going out, maybe even this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the end of the month is almost here.
Can you believe it?
I
Can you
can't.
believe it's since Christmas?
Yeah.
January, February, March. 4 months. Wow. 4 months tomorrow.
And then looking ahead to the next week, which is May. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Connie's going to have the Stars in the Garden lectures.
Yeah.
That is our block of the month. And then on Saturday, I just added this. This just came through the Bernina Wire last week.
It's exciting because Pam and I have met Kay.
Kay Fassett is having a free live for us for the Bernina dealers.
Yes.
And it's
did you say free?
It's free, yeah. You just have to come here to see it.
Come
watch
here.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
come. Please
Yes.
come. It will be exciting.
It's the color inspiration lecture. And I was talking to a dealer, I think she was from like South Carolina, and she said she's having that color lecture and Kate at her store. $450.
Wow.
And she sold out.
Well, of course. That would be.
That would be pretty cool. Well,
Yes.
this is the next best thing.
Yes.
Because we'll bring them up on our big screen TV, and there is a live Q&A at the end too. So if you have any,
See, we like that
Yeah.
format.
yeah, we had a very good format of that with Ricky Timms.
Yes.
So
and
we-
those of you that missed it, you missed it.
Oh, it was so cool because he's in Colorado talking to us.
La Vita, Colorado is where he
Yes.
lives.
I'm impressed
Who's-
that you remembered that.
I did a little homework
Oh,
last
you did some
night.
homework. Oh, you really
You
put in
know,
some time.
that's
Thank
me.
you, Julie.
Yes. So, who's been to La Vita? I haven't.
I haven't
I
either.
don't know.
But he did say that don't come to La Vita expecting to come to my shop because it's not that kind of a shop.
Right.
Yeah,
He
it's
did.
more of his studio.
But we were very fortunate to sit in on this quilt luminarium, and He is an amazing man.
Oh my gosh.
My husband and I are home YouTubing him on the smart TV because not only is he a quilter, he's a musician, he's a photographer, he's a composer, he's a producer. So when there's nothing on our million of channels we have, we've been watching Ricky Timms.
Yeah.
And interesting. What a fella. And
didn't he write his first song or made his album?
Composed
when he was
5 years old.
Yeah.
5 years old.
So we were really smitten with him.
Oh,
and we know a lot of people that have seen him at quilt shows in the past. And now we understand why.
But he's
so
new
popular.
to me. Yeah. So speaking of Ricky Timms, this quilt back here
She was so inspired by him.
I did this over the weekend, and it is called a Convergence Quilt. And when I showed Holly this morning, she said, "Oh, it looks like the Northern Lights." And I said, "It kind of does."
It does. It does.
And this is actually, this part up here is 2 yards of fabric. A yard of this fabric.
Okay, facet.
And there it fell off the bolt. And a yard of this Moda gradient fabric.
Okay, let's open that up.
Yes.
Because it's
So,
different.
because you can't even, look at how fun. So this is the Northern Lights.
Yeah, it goes from purple till green. Very pretty.
So what I did is I took a yard of each fabric and I just used my wonderful stripology ruler, which is everybody's dream. If you do not have a stripology ruler, you are missing out.
Yeah,
This is the first thing I got, because remember when I met Pam, I was not a quilter. I didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah,
But if you can see this, can you come close, Holly? It has 1/2-inch slits, slots, whatever you want to call them. And you have to be careful that you don't break this at all. But across the bottom, you have all kinds of things going on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on a circle. So every circle is 1 inch. Every square is 2.5 inches. Well, what do you use 2.5 inches for the most is your binding. So stripping your binding, you just go square, square, square. Are you following me? Square, 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 square.
Make your own jelly roll.
Yeah, make your own jelly roll. And then there's the star. Every star is 1.5 inches. You don't even have to do the math. Star, 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 star. So it works like a dream. And you can do 3/4.
Yes.
You can do quarters because they have some markings out on the side.
That are all 1/4 inch.
And they used to have it smaller. They've made it so you can fold a yard of fabric of 44 inches into, it's the best thing. So I took and stripped all my fabric. I sewed them all together. And then with a 1/4 inch, so I used my 97D foot and sewed them all together. And then Holly was inspired by Ricky Timms also. So she has started a little project. And Holly is our camera woman today.
Hello.
And she has started out with well, where's the whole panel? I thought
Isn't this it right here?
no, that's yours.
Oh, you know what? It's hiding.
Oh, here it is.
It's hiding.
I knew I grabbed
okay.
one. So this is a panel of dahlias.
It's called Tina's Garden.
Tina's Garden. And we have all of this fabric. So Holly was inspired to take each dahlia and cut it into an 18-inch square. And then she looked at what other fabrics were in Tina's Garden. And Tina's Garden had all of these leaves. So she is sewing it together this way in strips.
And then I'll turn it.
And then you will cut it the other way and move it. And she's even thinking of maybe doing some cool applique.
Yeah.
She's the creative one. I have to kind
Everybody's
of follow
creative
and see
here.
what other people do. But she also took a yard of this, or a
Half a yard.
half a yard of this that she's going to strip and put in between one of the other colors. And then, I don't know, are you going to sew them all back together, Holly? Or are you going to do them all separate?
You know what?
You will have
Wait and
to
see.
wait
I'll
and
show you
see.
when I'm done.
So then I took mine, getting back to this, and ended up with the inside. And then I picked a border, just black. And then I took the original fabric and did it to make it bigger. Lap. And it's about 48 by 63. And then I will quilt it. Maybe with the malachite, because of these, you know, that like agate-y looking thing. I don't know. We'll see what my other in-store experts give me ideas for. So so do you know about Ricky Tim's, how long he's been quilting even?
Well,
Do you remember that?
yeah, kind of. I think
91.
Yeah,
So
91 is kind of when he made
yeah.
his splash.
Yeah.
And
RickyTims.com, he has a
Well,
quilting show.
yeah, if you, it's
With
called the Quilt Show.
Alex.
His website is Let's Quilt Together.
Okay. I didn't write
But
that
if
down,
anybody
but
Googles,
thequiltshow.com with Alex Anderson.
Yeah.
So
those that attended did get a free month of the Quilt Show too. So
yes.
that was a nice bonus.
He did good.
Surprise.
Yeah. So
we were talking about, you know, the convergence quilts, and that kind of makes sense of how they converge two different fabrics. But we also got into the discussion with the border fabric for this.
Oh, sure.
Which should be
Which
here.
is, hang on.
Did it make it here?
It's behind me.
Okay.
Behind. Over here. Yeah, so we thought we would show this fabric, because this is border fabric.
Border fabric. And there's so many fun things that you can do with border fabric. Number one, you can use it for the border of a quilt. But then there are kaleidoscope quilts and there are one block wonder quilts.
Yes.
So the kaleidoscope quilt, we'll do this kaleidoscope first. The kaleidoscope quilt uses a triangle, and you place your triangular ruler somewhere, wherever you want
like
to
it,
focus. And you'll cut and flip. And what you end up with is the kaleidoscope type of quilt that Holly is showing you now.
Can you still hear us? Can you give us a thumbs up? I'm using my teacher voice.
Yeah. So those are 45-degree triangles.
So there's
on that
8
quilt.
of them.
Yes.
If you use a 60, you're going to get 6 triangles.
Right. So no right, no wrong, kind of fun. And that quilt is bordered with the border fabric that was used in the center.
For beginning sewists too, I could see this being a valance. I say valance. Some people say valance. I don't know what's right or wrong. But also, you know, a cute little, just little thing on above a window, and you can do lots with the border fabric.
So the border fabric is great for kaleidoscope quilts. Now you can also do a one block wonder with the border fabric, or you could do a one block wonder with bigger print fabric too.
Is this, here's another
That
color.
would be perfect.
How cool is that?
That would be really perfect for one block wonder, although it's pretty busy.
I know, but look at it. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're my purple lovers. I'm sitting next to one, I know. But look at how fun Tina's garden is.
So the one block wonder, we have this book of the one block wonder. You take typically a panel, although you can use fabric if it's pretty enough and works out good. And then you can make a quilt by chopping up that panel. So you need to have a few of those panels.
Right.
I think 7 is usually, and then the magic number. Yeah. So, but we do have that.
So, going back to Ricky Tim's for a minute, we do carry his book, which is called Convergence Quilts. And it is amazing how
turn
he,
the back.
you know, just, he'll cut it any which way.
Yeah.
He just takes his rotary cutter and whoosh, and get some awesome things. We only have 2 of these books left in the store, but if you want one, please call us because we will order some more. But look at, he just is very creative and very, very interesting what shows up when he has that vision and what he does. And let me find what Holly was looking at doing maybe.
What he kept reiterating during the entire program is the most important thing that we have is time.
And he doesn't want to
waste any time.
So he does, like, look, just chopping them up, you know.
Any which way,
putting them back together.
But he does have a plan.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
He
has a plan. So Holly was looking maybe at something like this, Holly? Is that what you were thinking of? Maybe possibly putting a flower on top? There's so many ideas.
Yeah.
And it's so fun
These
Yeah.
could be fussy cut.
They could absolutely be fussy cut. My gears are turning.
Your gears are turning.
And Nancy, I like the vests too. In fact, somewhere else in the book, he actually made some really spectacular kimonos out of his converged quilt. So those are out of this world.
Yes.
I would wear one of those.
You would wear it.
I'm probably the only one in the shop that would wear one of them, but I would.
Well, I wouldn't wear it to work. I might wear it at
I'd
home.
totally wear it to
You
work.
might wear it to work.
I know, we could work for pajama day.
Oh, there you go. Start sewing.
Yep, chop, chop, chop.
Free time.
Where's
in
that
your
calendar?
free time.
That's an old calendar.
In your
Because we
free
have
time.
pajama day coming up
I
this
just
Saturday.
this Saturday?
This Saturday, it's in
Oh,
April.
where did it go? We have
I'm
so
not
much
working
stuff on
that
here.
day.
Here it is.
Oh, there it is on your side.
Yeah, May, April. This is an old one. I pulled it off the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you printed a new May.
New May.
But don't forget, this is pajama day coming up on Saturday. That should be fun.
Come in.
I'll have to come by in my
All
jammies.
flannel and all patterns are going to be on sale that day. And then we'll have drawings,
Oh,
probably for the best pajamas.
Well,
And
it
the
depends
picture?
who's picking up my guess.
The picture that I put on
Oh.
for that event
was from our quilt,
from our
quilt show or our
one of
quilt
our quilt
retreats,
our
yes,
virtual quilt
that we
retreats.
stayed here late that night.
And we taped
Yes.
rulers to Rick's head.
rollers,
Rollers, not rulers.
That'd be interesting to see.
We taped rollers to his head.
Yeah.
So I've gotten comments on that already.
And we do carry the small stripology ruler too, which is nice when you're just cutting some small things. It's not as cumbersome. I love it.
Yeah,
And it's
when
the
you're
same,
cutting
it
up your
works the
scraps.
same. You can't see it because this isn't opened. I could have got one out of the cupboard, but I grabbed the one off the shelf. So it works out good. Rotary cutter. We have lots of creative grid mats, and I love my creative grid mat right here. Yeah,
This
and
one
they
is
have
the-
different size. This is 36
36
by 24. We have
Is that the
small-
largest one we have?
This is the
So
largest
far.
one we have so far, but they're coming out with a bigger
Yeah,
one.
we have them on order and they've been delayed.
Yes,
So-
of course. You never know when we're gonna get. Yeah.
So we were wearing our jackets today. Julie's got her sweater.
Yeah, in April.
And I wore my jean jacket. But we did get this pattern in. This is Edita Sitar's Beachcomber Quilted Jacket. If you're interested in making a cute spring jacket, this is a really cute pattern.
I have to look at it.
I
Because
made-
remember, I was a garment sewer before I
I
was a
know,
quilter.
and I made a quilted jacket like this. I wore it to my first year of college. I made it when I was a senior in high school.
I bought my quilted fabric
Oh.
and made my placket and my shoulders out of my gauze shirt with the quilted on it. Can you imagine I even wore that? But anyway,
So next, we have a deal of the day. And all you have to do is go to our website and search for clasp. We have our clasp.
CLASP, clasp, not class.
The clasp purse. And this design by Kimberbell has small rectangle purses, large rectangle purses, small crescent purses, and large crescent purses. And we still have all of those clasps, right?
Yes,
we have
we
all
do.
of them.
And
That's
they're
amazing.
on sale for $6.50. The small have 2 in a package. The large has 1. And then our Kimberbell pattern, I believe we have 3 of these
I
left.
think there's just 3. $25.99.
Yep.
Yeah. So go to timefliesquiltandsew.com and search for clasp. That's the easiest way to get
Sure
to it.
is. Yes.
All right.
So are there any questions that anyone has asked, Holly? Anything they might be wondering that we can...
Well, I saw that that Carrie earlier expressed interest in the ruler work class.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Go under classes and events on our website, timefliesquiltandsew.com. There's a tab,
Yeah.
Or
And I
drop
think
down menu.
those classes are pretty full right now. But if you sign up, you'll be added to the wait list. But also just give us a call or send me an email, pam@timefliesquiltandsew.com, so we can maybe add another
section.
Yeah.
Nancy would like to know how you attach the metal clasp to the fabric.
Well, that's something that once your purse is done,
There will be directions.
there are directions, yeah. But you basically have a finished edge that you put inside here. Like your purse top has to be that size.
And the directions are right on the clasp.
Yeah, they're right on the back.
And they include a corded paper piece that you put in with your glue.
Yep. And it
then,
just makes it snugger, and then you clamp it down and cover up your metal clasp and then pinch it together.
Yeah.
And it holds. Yep. Yeah, their granddaughters have.
We have one up here.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Oh, shall I follow her? Or?
She'll bring it over.
Okay, I'll follow her anyway.
So here's an example of the small crescent.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah. And this was a Kimberbell class, and it was an event, so you can't buy this particular pattern, but there's very similar patterns in this embroidery. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
And there's no raw edges.
No raw edges. It's all completely finished.
Yeah.
Even the bottom is very nice.
Yeah. And you could even get a chain and hook
Yeah.
it on.
Oh,
There's
sure.
little,
Yeah.
yeah. So kind of fun.
So that's the deal of the
That's
day.
it. What else? I think
we
are
are
just about done with our half hour.
We did
And
good.
now the store will be open. But it's always open, right, Pam? 24 hours a day.
Yes, it
Online.
is. You can shop us at any time.
And sometimes I go, wow, this person from Florida just ordered whatever. And they go, yeah, they find us.
Yeah.
We're out there.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, have a good week. It's hopefully a little bit warmer weather. Oh, but we can stay
thanks
inside.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.